The debate surrounding whether it would be a bigger gamble not to give Michael Carrick the Manchester United job has rapidly become one of the most compelling discussions in football circles. In a period where the club is searching for stability and identity, Carrick's emergence as a credible managerial option has sparked both excitement and skepticism among supporters and analysts alike. Manchester United's managerial journey since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson has been filled with uncertainty. Different managers have come in with different philosophies, yet the club has struggled to find a long-term solution capable of restoring consistent success and dominance at the highest level. Because of this context, every managerial decision now feels incredibly significant. Appointing the wrong person could prolong instability, while choosing the right figure could finally restore the club's identity. This is why the debate surrounding Carrick carries such weight. Michael Carrick is not an outsider trying to understand the club from a distance. He spent more than a decade wearing the Manchester United shirt, experiencing the expectations and pressure that come with representing one of the biggest clubs in the world. That experience means Carrick understands the internal culture of Manchester United better than most potential candidates. He knows the standards expected by fans, the media attention surrounding the club, and the mentality required to compete for major trophies. Many supporters believe that such understanding cannot easily be taught or learned quickly. It comes from years of living within the club's environment and witnessing its greatest moments and toughest challenges. Carrick's football intelligence during his playing career is another reason why people view him as a promising managerial option. As a midfielder, he was often the calm presence who controlled the tempo of matches and dictated play with precision. Players with such tactical awareness frequently transition successfully into coaching roles. They possess a natural ability to read the game, anticipate problems, and adapt strategies accordingly. Observers who worked with Carrick during his early coaching years often praised his analytical approach to football. His ability to break down complex tactical scenarios impressed colleagues and players alike. This analytical mindset is increasingly valuable in modern football. Today's game demands managers who can combine tactical flexibility with strong leadership. Carrick's calm demeanor also plays a crucial role in the discussion. Unlike some managers who rely on intense emotional displays, Carrick projects composure and clarity in high-pressure situations. For a club like Manchester United, where scrutiny is constant, such composure can help stabilize both players and the overall environment. Another factor that strengthens Carrick's case is the trust he appears to have built with several players in the squad. Relationships between managers and players often determine how quickly tactical ideas translate onto the pitch. If players believe in a manager's vision, they are more willing to commit fully to the system being implemented. Carrick's familiarity with the current squad means he already understands the strengths and weaknesses within the team. This knowledge could allow him to make quicker adjustments without requiring a lengthy adaptation period. Many external managerial appointments require months before the coach fully understands the dressing room dynamics. Carrick would likely face a shorter learning curve. However, critics argue that familiarity alone should not justify a permanent appointment. Managing Manchester United requires proven experience at the highest level. The club's global stature means expectations extend far beyond domestic success. A Manchester United manager must be capable of competing in Europe and challenging for the Premier League title. Skeptics therefore question whether Carrick possesses the experience necessary to lead such a massive institution. This concern is not entirely unfounded. Managing a club of Manchester United's magnitude presents pressures that few coaches experience elsewhere. Media attention is relentless, supporters are passionate and demanding, and the margin for error is extremely small. Yet some argue that every successful manager must start somewhere. Many of the world's best coaches began their managerial careers without extensive experience. History has shown that football often rewards bold decisions. Clubs willing to trust young, intelligent managers sometimes reap the greatest rewards. Supporters who favor Carrick's appointment often point to his deep understanding of Manchester United's traditional style of play. For decades, the club built its identity around attacking football, youth development, and resilience. Many fans feel that philosophy has been diluted in recent years. Carrick's background within the Ferguson era could help restore those values. Having witnessed one of football's most successful managerial regimes firsthand, Carrick likely absorbed valuable lessons about leadership, discipline, and tactical planning. These lessons could prove invaluable if he were given the opportunity to lead the club permanently. Another aspect of the debate revolves around continuity. Manchester United have changed managers frequently in recent years, creating instability both on and off the pitch. Appointing Carrick could represent a shift toward long-term planning rather than constant restructuring. Continuity often allows clubs to develop a consistent tactical identity. Without it, players frequently struggle to adapt to ever-changing systems. Carrick's familiarity with the club's infrastructure could help bridge gaps between management, players, and staff. However, football remains a results-driven industry. Regardless of philosophical alignment, results ultimately determine whether a manager succeeds. Carrick would therefore face immediate pressure to deliver performances and victories. The modern Premier League is incredibly competitive, with several clubs investing heavily in top managerial talent. Any Manchester United manager must therefore compete against some of the brightest tactical minds in the game. This challenge raises further questions about Carrick's readiness for such intense competition. Yet there are also advantages to appointing someone who understands the club's internal pressures. External managers often struggle with the unique expectations surrounding Manchester United. Carrick would likely approach the role with a clear understanding of what the fans demand. Supporters often connect more strongly with managers who have previously represented the club. That emotional connection can sometimes create additional patience during difficult periods. However, it can also create emotional pressure if results fail to meet expectations. Some analysts believe Carrick's calm leadership style could help nurture younger players within the squad. Manchester United have historically been known for promoting young talent from their academy. A manager who values youth development could strengthen the club's long-term future. Carrick's playing experience alongside world-class professionals may also shape how he mentors emerging players. Young footballers often benefit from guidance provided by individuals who understand elite-level standards. Another important element of the discussion involves tactical identity. Modern football increasingly rewards managers capable of adapting formations and strategies based on opponents. Carrick's reputation as a thoughtful student of the game suggests he may possess such flexibility. If he can translate his football intelligence into effective coaching methods, he could build a dynamic team capable of competing at the highest level. Still, some critics believe Manchester United should pursue a more experienced candidate. They argue that the club cannot afford another experimental appointment. After years of rebuilding, patience among supporters is beginning to wear thin. From that perspective, appointing a proven manager might appear to be the safer choice. However, the definition of safe in football can be misleading. Several highly experienced managers have failed at major clubs despite impressive reputations.